Shemai, hello, Quarters & Co here with your guide to build the Beamsmasher wonder weapon in Terminus Zombies Black Ops 6. Let's get into it. First things first, we need to get the power on, so come into this room, just on from where you spawn in, and hold X on this amp unit machine to begin a 30-second lockdown. You will know the machine is done because it'll give out an electric burst that zaps all zombies nearby. Once that machine's done, we can move on to the next. The next amp unit is found inside the room with Juggernog, so if you come in, up to the machine again, hold X to start another 30-second lockdown. Once that's done, you can move on to the next amp unit. The third and final amp unit is down in the middle of the bio lab. So once again, hold X on it and do your 30-second lockdown. Once that's done, you're going to want to come over onto this little gantry bridge here and look down to where you can see a pack punch machine submerged in the water. Jump down, find the console and hold X to activate the lift and come up out of the water. Next, come to this arsenal machine just next to the lift and buy dead wire for your weapon. Now you have dead wire, you can come over and activate the lift. Okay, so just to break it down because it can go quite quickly, you want to come up the elevator, shoot through this window in here to this junction box first. Then you want to be looking straight to your right, like immediately, and you'll see this junction box glowing. The third one then, as the lift is coming up, is going to be positioning itself right behind Pack-a-Punch. The fourth one is pretty easy. You go down to the room with Juggernog and the second AMP unit, and you look just above the AMP unit. The fifth and final one is just right outside that room to the right of the door. Into this room you've opened now with dead wire, and go up to this zombie and kill it. It will drop the EMP fob. Pick it up and head on over to the C tower, where if you go up to the top right corner you will see a table with a briefcase on it. Hold X to receive the multi-phasic resonator and kill any vermin that spawn. With that, come back to the room we opened up and place the resonator with X into this machine. Now we need to find 3 laptops. The first one is just up on the terrace here. Hold X on it. The second is just down from the armory and stamina up on the terrace here. And then the third one is down just before the docks in the corner here. With that, come back to the room with the resonator and the machine and hold X. Now the computer screen is going to show up with 3 sticky notes with different symbols on, and there are 3 different ways you can do this next step. The first is you can solve a really complicated and maths equation problem with some stuff around the map. Or the second, you can go and pay Peck 5,000 points and he will give you the code for the points. The third is that you come across to this website that some absolute legend called Simo22 has made, and this website allows you to input your free symbols and it works out all the equations and all that for you, and it gives you your free code digits that you need to input into the machine. So you can see here I've inputted my free symbols and it will give me my codes that you need to put into the resonator machine. Now all you need to do is come back to the machine and input the codes left to right. Now the machine will say it's targeting. You may have to go to the next round, you may have to do another round or 2. It depends. But as soon as that's done, a little quote will come up letting you know that it is now finished. You can then come back once it's done and pick up the resonator. It will give you an indication of the island you need to go to, which in every single game I've played, which is quite a lot, it is on this island here to the right on the tac map. Every time it starts here. So go down to the docks and grab a boat and head over to that island. Once you're on the island, you'll see a blue glowing orb. Go up and hold X to place the resonator inside of it. Now that's going to shoot out a blue lightning beam at a certain zombie that spawns by you. Kill it and pick up the little blue orb it drops. Bring it to the big blue orb. You only have to walk it in, don't have to hold X back down to deposit it. Just walk it into the orb. Grab a boat and now we can head to the second island, which is at the bottom of the tac map here. When you get here, this time the orb will be green. Again, put your resonator down and look for the green zapped zombie and bring that little orb into the big orb. Once you've done that enough, the resonator will be ready to pick up again. Come up to the third and final island now, and this time it's purple. So find the purple zombie, get that little purple orb, and then get it into the big orb by just walking into it. Once you've done this enough times, the screen will go white for a second, and the amp munition will drop down for you to pick up. And with that, you can come back up to the room we've been using, and at the back will be the crafting table for the Beamsmasher. Now, what's really cool is you can hold LT down and sort of slow them down with this ray trance effect, and then you can quickly reload and just use the beam with RT and just cut through them all. Congratulations, you now know how to build the Beamsmasher in Terminus. If you found this helpful and want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.